So I'd now like to invite you to join me for some mindful stretching that we also call yoga. These are very simple stretches that don't require any special level of flexibility or strength and are suitable for all ages. These mindful stretches can be practiced at any time of the day, and they're wonderful to do it first thing in the morning to help the body wake up, or they can be practiced in the evening as a great way to wind down. Mindful stretching, or yoga, is particularly effective practice to increase body awareness and to release mental and physical stress and tension. As we undertake the practice, it's very important that you listen to your body, moving with care and attention so as to not cause any harm or overextend yourself. Yoga is not about how far you can stretch or how strong you are. It's really about connecting the body and mind with awareness. Yoga is bringing a mindful attention to the body and the breath as you move and hold various positions. If you have any injuries, it's important that you do not do anything that you think might aggravate your injury. You'll need to be the judge of that and take care of yourself as we practice. If you're at all unsure, then I suggest that you do not undertake this practice until you've seen your physio or doctor. I've provided a handout with the images of all the poses that we cover in this yoga sequence, which you can print out to show your healthcare professional. So now please play the mindful stretching recording. So just starting this practice with 2 feet about hip width apart, just letting your arms relax by your sides. Just lifting up slightly through the top of your head, just slightly tucking the chin under to lengthen the back of the neck, drawing the belly in, just feeling the body in this mountain pose. Breathing into the belly, breathing out. Just a few moments here, experiencing the body standing. And then with an in-breath, when you're ready, slowly lifting the arms out towards the sides, feeling the movement of the arms through the air, and then lifting them all the way up to the ceiling. Stretching through the fingertips, linking the thumbs if you'd like to, and stretching up. Just noticing all the sensations through the body as you stretch up towards the sky. Breathing into the belly, breathing out. And then with an out breath, slowly beginning to release the hands, feeling them moving through the air until you come to a T. Lifting the fingertips up towards the ceiling and pressing out the palms so that you're feeling a stretching sensation through the arms. Just noticing what this feels like. And then when you're ready, slowly lowering the hands down by your sides again. Tuning into all the sensations in the muscles of the arms as they lower towards the floor. And then noticing the after effects of this stretch. And then when you're ready, with an in-breath, lifting up the right hand all the way back up to the ceiling, stretching it up, reaching through the fingertips, as if you were picking a piece of fruit, an apple off a tree. And if you'd like to, lifting up the left heel and noticing the extension this creates down the right side. Breathing, noticing the sensations of the stretch. And then when you're ready, lowering the heel back to the ground and slowly lowering the arms all the way back down by your side. And with the next in-breath, slowly raising the left arm up towards the ceiling. Tuning into all the sensations in the arms, all the muscles throughout the arms as you lift and stretch. Raising the right heel and feeling the extension. Stretching through the left fingertips. Reaching as if you were, again, picking an apple off a tree. And then with an out breath, lowering the heel back to the floor and noticing all of the changing sensations in the arm as you lower it back down to your side. And again, noticing the after effects of this stretch. And then when you're ready with the next in-breath, lifting both arms and hands back up towards the ceiling. Stretching up. Linking the thumb or keeping the hands parallel. And very gently taking the hands over to the right side. Noticing the stretch down the left. And the work of the muscles in the legs and the torso as you stretch towards the right side. And when you're ready, coming back up to center and moving the hands over to the left side. Again, feeling the stretch down the right side. And when you're ready, coming back up to center, lifting up through the fingertips and slowly lowering the arms back down by your sides again. And we'll now do some shoulder rolls. So we'll divide this into 4 points. The first point is taking the shoulders forward. The second is lifting the shoulders up towards the ears. The third is pulling the shoulders back so the shoulder blades draw together. And the fourth point is taking the shoulders down away from the ears. And then joining these 4 sections. Forward, up, back, and down. And forward, up, back, and down. Once more, forward, up, back, and down. And then reversing this order. Just rolling the shoulders around in circles in your own time. Again, just noticing all the sensations in the shoulders, the shoulder blades, across the chest with these movements. And then coming back to rest the shoulders, letting them hang. So now we'll do some gentle neck rolls, taking good care of your neck as you do this. Taking the left ear to the left shoulder, and just stretching the neck slightly down the right side. If you'd like to, just extending the fingertips of the right side down towards the floor and noticing the effect this has on the stretch. And then bringing the head up to center and taking the right ear across to the right shoulder. And then extending the left hand, the fingertips towards the floor. And then back up to center. And then taking the chin down to the chest. Just feeling a gentle stretch down the back of the neck. And then coming back to center, and then taking the nose up towards the ceiling just for a very gentle stretch through the front of the neck. And back to center. And now very slowly, just moving the nose in a large circle around clockwise. Just taking care of the neck as you move the nose around in a big circle, drawing a line. And then move in the opposite direction. Again, just paying attention to all the sensations throughout the neck. Gentle stretch in all directions. And coming back to center. Now placing the hands on the hips, and we'll just gently stretch the spine, just twisting around, looking behind you, lifting up through the crown of the head, so there's a nice gentle twist through the spine. And then come back to center, moving in the opposite direction. Just twisting the top half of the body. And then back to center. And releasing the hands. So breathing in now, breathing out, and we'll move into a balanced pose. So shifting the weight across into the left foot. And notice how the right leg empties out, and just slowly lifting the right leg up off the ground. You might like to take your hands out about shoulder height, just to create a balance. Now, it can be useful to find a point in front of you to fix your gaze on that point to support your balance. Breathing into the belly, breathing out. Just noticing the muscles work throughout the left leg as you balance here. And then lowering the hands and shifting the weight back into the right foot. And again, noticing the after effects of that balanced pose. And now shifting the weight over to the right side and very slowly lifting up the left leg, finding the balance on the right foot. Fixing the gaze on a point in front of you, and then raising the arms to assist with balance. Focusing your attention, breathing in, breathing out. And when you're ready, lowering the left leg, shifting the weight across, lowering the arms, and then noticing the effects in the legs after the balancing posture. And for our final pose, moving into a chair posture. So taking the arms out about shoulder height directly in front of you, and then slowly bending the knees as if you were sitting down on a chair. And then holding this pose, noticing the work of the muscles, any thoughts arising, any emotions that are present as the muscles begin to fatigue. As best you can, just staying with the experience. Noticing your reactions to it. You might like to breathe into the areas of tightness or tension or discomfort. Breathing into the legs. Holding the pose a little longer. From 3, 2, 1. And then slowly pressing back through the feet, back into a standing pose. And noticing the after effects, perhaps a sense of relief. Can you detect increase in heart rate, warmth in the body, change in breathing rate? So just returning to this standing pose. Again, noticing the lifting up through the top of the head, tucking in the chin, lifting up through the sternum and breathing. Just taking in all the after effects of that practice. And just finishing now with 3 deep breaths. Breathing into the belly, breathing out, and in, and out. Letting the shoulders drop. Last breath in, and out. Namaste.